Yeah, 3 left over. So 8, this goes in the numerator. Education was always a part of my mom's passion, and my dad. And it's kind of full circle. He's like, you have 2 choices. You either go work over here and make pennies, or you get an education and you go and do this.
Anthony's father, Jose, knew a thing or two about choices in life. It was here in the San Luis Valley that Jose's father, Anthony's grandfather, raised and supported his family as a migrant farm worker. It was backbreaking, thankless work.
The stories that my dad would tell me about how they would work and work and work, and just, back then it was just, for pennies.
2 generations later, Anthony is paying it forward.
It's kind of unexplainable. It's something that you have kind of in your heart. And that San Luis Valley Hispanic heritage, it's something that you carry with you and you never lose it. It's like, where you come from, and you want people to recognize, and you want to educate people on what the valley is and how enriching it is.
Just as extraordinary is the story of Anthony's parents, Jose and Josie. It's a global story of love and adventure.
So you think about this power couple, my mom, my dad, what he did, what she did, and you put it together, and it's just like an atomic bomb just going off of just inspiration.
It began after their marriage when Jose served a short stint in the Air Force, followed by a university education and ultimately a master's degree. He followed that with work as a border agent for the Defense Department. Major promotions followed, leading to work at U.S. consulates around the world. His family traveled with him.
There she is.
We're off.
Yes, I'm happy.
Anthony's classroom was no longer just the San Luis Valley. Africa, Naples, Italy, New Delhi, India.
Talking about diversity, talking about culture, seeing people from all over the world. It's still, to me, it's like another lifetime, but it gives me chills. My dad gave me this opportunity to live a life that nobody ever could dream of.
And then retirement and a return to the valley, where Josie went to school to become a teacher, earn her PhD in special education, and work in the valley and later Arizona. Jose also returned to teaching. Years later, as Anthony was interviewing for a teaching job in Westminster Public Schools, an amazing moment.
And this young lady started crying. She was on the panel, and I turned to Claudette and I said, was I that bad? And Claudette didn't know either. So I turned to her and she's like, you don't know who I am, do you? And I said, no, I'm sorry. She said, your dad was my Spanish teacher in Del Norte. And I was just dumbfounded. I mean, full circle, there's a student that he taught who's an educator here in the school.
So as Anthony and his students celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, Anthony says he likes to focus on all cultures and everyone's common humanity.
My gift to everybody would be, let's get to know one another. Let's get to know each other. And I know this, today in this world, it's hard. I get that. We're not going to be, all peacekeepers, but I think the more that we can celebrate each one another, the better our societies, our community is going to be. And once again, it's full circle. My mom and dad, they did that for me.